So playing as Jungle Aatrox is... This game is... It's a bit different from how Jungle Aatrox used to be played in the past, because basically Aatrox used to be quite popular. This was like actually quite a while back actually when he was popular, but he used to be good because for several reasons. He was resourceless, he was fairly decent at clearing, and he had pretty decent ganking kit basically. But he got gutted pretty hard in nerfs. They nerfed the base damage on his E, which is what you used to max. So your clears, your burst damage, your damage in general went down by quite a lot, really. And they also, and this is the biggest one in my opinion, is they got rid of the they kind of nerfed the attack speed bonus from his passive. So you clear slower, and attack speed. It's not only that, you know, that has quite a lot of implications for an Aatrox, because not only do you then attack speed does it not, oh my goodness, I can't speak. Not only does it mean that you're attacking less frequently, so you're doing less damage, but also it interacts with your W. So it means you're not getting as much benefit from that. But I'm starting with Q this game because, for this reason. You want to stack up your passive with your Q before you engage the buff. Now you should do it so you stack it up twice before it spawns. Or you want it so that your Q's back up again as the blue buff spawns. So I've done it pretty much perfectly this time. I always forget about it actually, so I'm kind of lucky I did it right that time because I wasn't really paying attention, but yeah. So for runes and masteries, for those of you who didn't see in Champion Select, I go 80 reds, armor yellows, magic disc blues, and attack speed Quints. The reason why I kind of get a hybrid is because Aatrox is good with both AD and attack speed. And I'm going to be going Feral Flare, so attack speed is even better for that reason. As far as your kind of like jungle mechanics go, using your W basically, you always, I'm sorry if you can hear the seagulls outside by the way, they're going ham. You always want to be using your W as the damage form unless you are less than like 30% health. So like this time, right now, I'm going to use it to heal me, and then I'm going to go back to damage, although I probably would. I'm just going to use it to heal me anyway because I'm going to smite. So Aatrox's sustain is actually, it gets like doubled, or is it even tripled? It might be. I think it's doubled though. Increased by, no, it's tripled. Increased by 200% means that it's a triple. I'm pretty sure it's triple anyway. So that, whenever you're on low health, you get healed for a lot. So you never really want to heal unless you're on low health, basically. Let's go see if we can pick up this earlier here. I'm not sure if we can. I didn't mention my masteries, but they're just 921. Pretty standard stuff. Come to Papa, please. No, you fast little bitch. Yes, yes, yes. Burn. Burn. I'm pretty sure this guy can't. Who is their mid laner? Diana? Diana can't kill me. I don't care about Diana. Oh shit! Someone died top lane. Oh, did our guy die too? Did both the junglers just pick up a kill? So I'm actually going to be maxing my. I used to max my W all the time, but I'm going to max my I used to max my E all the time. Sorry, but I'm actually going to max my W now because, like I say, your E kind of got nerfed. And with Feral Flare, I kind of think that you're going to get a lot of use out of your W, so I'm just going to ward that because then I'll at least see what's on Nasus's mind. Let's go see if we can get a quick Gankarino off onto this Diana here. I don't imagine we'll get too much done. That's all I really imagined. That's dead. Nice, well played. That was actually more than I thought we'd get, to be perfectly honest. Good job. She kind of face checked me a little bit as well, which surprised me. I think actually I could have done that better. I think Katarina almost died then. She could have quite easily died doing that dive. It was quite risky for her. Ow, I just put myself in the eye. Oh, my god, I suck. Friendly fire, please. But I should have been the one to dive because I can take the tower hits and blow my passive, and I won't die. So I should probably have done that. And I don't know what I'm doing now actually. I always make this mistake when I'm going Feral Flare. When you're going Feral Flare, you want to recall as soon as possible to get your wriggles, to get your Madred, sorry. So I should have done that actually. That was my bad. I'm gonna get boots though. I may as well get boots. I think I'm gonna be out long enough to make use of to get wriggles. I don't know why I pinged that actually. That's quite dumb. I think they obviously know that Nasus is there. So feel free to ask me any questions in chat, by the way, about Nasus or not Nasus, sorry, Aatrox or things in general. I'll try to get to them, though I'm focused more on the commentary for this game than the chat, so apologies for that. But I'm going to be pretty far ahead, actually. The fact that I'm almost level 6 is a pretty big deal. Well, I'm really far ahead, actually, right now. And I've got a decent amount of wriggle stacks, I think, so... They could do that dragon is... Nasus isn't 6, but I don't think they need Nasus to be 6 to do that. In fact, no, I'm not going to check it because I don't think I could stop it if they were doing it. I think I'd be too late. So again, I'm toggling my W right now because I'm on a bit lower health. Aatrox's sustain is amazing because he never falls below 50% health, but it's not... Well, it's good because he never falls below 50% health, but it's not great because he never stays much far above 50% health either, because all of his abilities take health too. So unlike someone like Xin or Shen or Nasus who just never falls low on health, Aatrox is kind of 50-50 because he doesn't fall low on health, but he doesn't have too much health either. I think this is actually a bad ward by me. I think I want to ward up here or something. I'm just going to assume that Nasus started at red buff. He's going to see that ward, I think. No?
They will greet you as heroes.
I'm going to sit in this bush and wait for him. I think I could have taken red, actually. I could have taken red. But we can make a play here. Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. I kind of wanted to bait this a little harder, but it looks like I'm just going to go ham. Should have maybe baited this a little bit harder, to be honest.
I know what lurks in the hearts.
I'm going to jump over and she's going to jump on my head. I assume that was the play. Well, whatever. We get Nasus's ult and his flash, and we get his red buff. So that's all. It was good. I think it maybe could have been better. I'm pretty sure we should have got that kill then, but whatever. We didn't. It's fine. And now I'm just going to take away our buffs, and I'm going to walk over to our blue buff too. I'm not going to take any of these mini camps on my way because Nasus. If Nasus is mad and he's got vengeance on his mind, which happens quite frequently when people are when they just got invaded themselves, they often try to invade to make up for it, and if he does get mad, then he's going to be at my red. So, and I definitely don't want to fall low on health here, because if I end up fighting him, oh wow, I just missed my smite pretty bad then. If I end up fighting him, then I don't want to. I want to be on as high health as possible. I'm just gonna sit in. Okay, I was gonna say I'm gonna sit in this bush for a little while because Nasus may try a bit of a late, cheeky red buff invade, but doesn't look like he is. That wouldn't be a smart idea by him either. All right, so I'm kind of making the same mistake. Whenever you can afford your Madreds, whenever you can afford your Wriggles, you should always go back and buy those items because then it really does increase your clear speed by quite a lot. It's you want to get it ASAP basically, and it's a habit of mine to stay in the jungle so I can afford several items when I go back. But you don't need to do that with Feral Flare. You just want to get those Madreds and those Wriggles. So whenever you can afford them, go and buy them. I'm gonna go hold mid in a sec. Take these golems and go mid. Also, if you're ever gonna kill a minion, like if the minion's on say 50 health and your extra damage W does 100 damage, but your heal damage does 60 damage, your heal W does 60 damage. So basically, if you're gonna kill a minion with your heal, you don't need to use your extra damage. You may as well just use your heal and get extra health. So I'll try it. I did that on the mini golem there. I'll try to explain it a bit better because I explained that awfully. So like I'm doing 1, 2, 3. This is my third hit. It's gonna heal or do extra damage. Because it's a wraith, it's gonna die in one hit anyway. I use it on my heal, so I get health. If I'd done it on my damage W, then I would have. There's no point because it's overkill on the damage, and I'm just losing more health. Like here, killing up the minis. I always, whenever I'm mopping up minions, I tend to put on my heal W. So my Feral Flare stack is actually pretty good right now. I'm like 10 minutes into the game, which is nice, and I've also had a fair amount of impact. So I'm in a nice place, and I'm happy with that.
Violence is elegance.
Oh wow, Celeste spelling favor with a U. You know how to charm a British person. All right. Oh my god, that was the wrong button. Wow, I suck so bad. Holy crap! I did not even mean to do that. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, team. Forgive me for I've sinned. We can kill this guy though. Please no Daderino. I'm dead. Bollocks. But because I got my passive, I didn't have any fear of like when I got my passive, I'm not afraid of tower diving because I'm just gonna revive. What the mistake I made here was I meant to ping Lulu to let my team know I was going in, and then walk a bit closer and then flash Q. But what I did, instead of pinging, I just flashed on the spot, which was really bad by me. So that was dumb.
There will be no retreat.
Oh, whoops, I didn't kill the big one. Holy shit, I nearly died, I wasn't paying attention. So I'm going to recall and buy some items now. I've got a lot of gold. I'm going to get a Cutlass because I'm going to go Blade of the Ruined King this game. Blade of the Ruined King and Feral Flare is a really nice combination. It gives you huge damage. They work off each other nicely, and it's just really good. And it's I mean, even better if Feral Flare, if Blade of the Ruined King is actually a really good item for your champion. So like with Aatrox, it's very nice on him. So it's just a great item, really. It's a great combination, and it makes you really strong once you get those two.
Peace is the greatest lie of all.
Can we do something top? I don't know. Let's just go mid. I probably should have gone mid earlier, actually. I may have been able to kill this Diana. I don't think she knew I was here. We can maybe... Actually, we can go to drag. The reason we can go to drag here is because Diana just recalled. 90% sure she just recalled. She's on low health. If she didn't recall, she would be on low health. So it's free for us, basically, because their mid laner isn't here. So we should be able to take this, I reckon. I'm just going to use my heals here because we obviously don't need the damage to kill that guy. So there we go. We get that dragon pretty easily, really nicely. Yeah.
Hesitation is death.
It's also quite nice, like Karina doesn't really need blue buff, so I can take it away. That gives me Feral Flare stacks. I'm actually going to do like a full clear here.
Let fear become fury.
Adventure Time is it's quite funny. It's kind of one of the... It's turning into the new My Little Pony, I think. I don't know, that's what it seems like. It's kind of funny. But anyway. Or just like the show you watch when you're high, I suppose. That works too. So just clearing everything out. If I get this red buff dead and then I go do golems, I will have my Feral Flare. I'm actually going to start with these golems first rather than do red first, just so that kind of optimizes the uptime of my red buff, so I'm not wasting it at all. I really don't want to go back until I can afford my Blade of the Ruined King. So I'm there we go. I got my Feral Flare 15 minutes in, which is really nice, really good. And I'm 200 gold off my off my Vader and King. Is this warded? I don't think it is. I've got my passive again, so I can dive. Although I think he's dead. Nice. I didn't use my cutlass, that was a mistake. I should have used my cutlass then, but it didn't matter, so it's cool. I'm just gonna go back now. I'm maxing my E after my W, just because it's nice burst. I'm still unsure whether maxing W is the right way to go, but I like it, especially with the Feral Flare stuff. The reason why, like I mentioned at the beginning, I think it's now better than your E after the nerfs and with the introduction of Feral Flare. So it's kind of like two things, you know. Not only is it better for one reason, the alternative is now worse, which makes it indirectly more appealing. I'm gonna go back now and blade my bide of the Ruin King. There we go. So Blade of the Ruin King, Feral Flare Aatrox, 16 minutes into the game. The upcoming maybe 5 or 10 minutes are really going to influence the flow of this game. Like, if I play this correctly, I'm pretty sure I can win this game solo right now with my actions. But I have to play it correctly, and I really want to be aggressive. I need to be aggressive because I'm so strong. Like right now, I'm going to walk here and I'm going to wait for Diana to maybe face check me or something. I think she's going to walk this way. No, she's going to face check me. I'm not using my Q just because I don't know when. I didn't know whether she had a flash up. I didn't want to Q her and her flash be up because then I would have nothing to chase her with. If she flashed, then I could Q her and kill her. I kind of baited my ult out there because I didn't want them to... Oh shit. I wanted them to think they had a chance to fight me so that they would stay. And I was baiting my blade so that I'd get extra health, and I was baiting my ulti too so that I would obviously just have extra damage on them. Ideally you want to engage with your ult because it gives you a steroid, so you can use that as steroid to fight people with, but I was just kind of baiting them a little bit. That is kind of something you can be doing when you're just playing in general. If you want to bait people or to secure kills, don't blow everything all at once if you know that you can get away with that. I mean, if it was going to be a close fight, then just blow everything because you're going to risk it. But yeah. Yeah, I should be using my flare for something. For some reason, I always tend to use like my consumables before my active items, which is not really that smart. I'm gonna go for Merc Treads this game, I think. Although, I don't know, I may end up... Ninja Tabby will be a very good choice as well for Nasus, Aurelia, Graves. Good options, but I think there's a lot of CC from Lulu, Aurelia, and Nasus, and a tiny bit from Diana, but not much. So I think there's enough to justify the Mercs, and considering I'm going squishy, I quite like tenacity items on squishy characters, because it... Basically, your biggest enemy when you're playing a squishy champ is if you just get focused down and die. Like, if you get CC locked and you die before you can do anything, and that's what I really don't want to have happen. I'm gonna go mid and see if I can kill Diana. I think I'm gonna go for Randuin's next as well. I don't have much CC myself, so. Oh wow! I just got gamed. Wow, that Q wrecked me. That was my bad. I messed up with my Q. I let her jump to me, and then I Q'd on the spot. But, whatever. Drag's up soon apparently, and their blues just respawned too. So I'm gonna go take their blue. He knows I'm going for their blue. He knows I'm going for his blue, but I don't think he can stop me. I'm not gonna smite though, because I want to go use my smite on Drag. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck it. I'm going top. I think Olaf needs to help more, and I don't think Dragon's gonna get taken. I can't engage this though. I always wait until they've used their gap closer before you use yours. Like in that instance, then I used my I waited till she flashed before I used my Q, because I didn't want to use my Q while I'm already in melee range, because then I would have to run at her and I'd have to chase her on the tower, which would mean that I would lose so much like health and stuff just trying to chase her on the tower, because I just hadn't saved a gap closer. So you save it and you use it after they've used theirs. Let's go take this. I've got like a super duper long range ward here. Alright, let's see if I can do the Scar reward. Let's channel my inner Scar, lads. Can I do it? Okay. Oh, you see that? That's how you play this game. The plays were made. I'm going to highlight that and stick that in its own video. The Scar reward. It's a bit easier with Feral Flare though, I do admit that. I am so big right now. Like I said, the next 5-10 minutes are really going to decide this game. I dove top, got that tower, got dragon, got some kills mid, got those kills there. It's going towards it. I still think I could have done more, because I'm really thinking I need to pressure objectives, and I don't think I'm doing enough of that right now. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm just going to pick up some buffs. Start trying to shove lanes. We could also sneak away. We could try and sneak Baron with Udyr. Wow, that's not Udyr. Olaf. Because I've got so much damage, I'm going to destroy Baron, but I can't tank it. That was a nice attempt by him though to try and TP away. Alright, let's try and force some things. I might sacrifice. Screw it. Let's go defend top. I was gonna say I might sacrifice top just to go and try push down mid, but I don't know. Pushing down mid is like it's not a guaranteed thing. It's not like we're gonna 100% take it. And if I didn't go top, probably would have 100% lost the tower. So I guess this is the safer way, but I don't know. Maybe I should have gone mid. Maybe I should. I don't know. It's kind of. Maybe I should have taken the more aggressive play because we're ahead. Hey Tommen, what's up? Tom on Xbox. See if I can get a push down on this tower. Actually, that would be good. Oh no, Aurelia's here. Yeah, I'm definitely stronger than her, but without my passive, I'm a bit scared of just going balls deep on people when I didn't have total vision on the enemy team, so I was a bit worried, just a tiny bit. We should be able to take this really quickly. We got some nice damage. This was a nice rotation by the team. We get some nice damage off. That was, probably did not want to face check me in that fog of war then. Man, I hate Wither. Good thing I got Mercs. That's another thing. I view Mercs as a, both an aggressive and a defensive booty. Whereas I think Ninja Tabby is just solely defensive. Anyway, that's the end of the game. That was a pretty good Aatrox game, and the power of Feral Flare carry junglers pretty much shown in that video, in that game. So yeah, thanks for watching.